Coming up here in just a couple weeks, Saturday, May 10th, in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, I've got a seminar and a show. Seminar at 1 o'clock. Now, I'm really looking forward to this because in recent years, I've really grown to love my role as a teacher and a leader. I think that I have a lot to part with, and I'm really proud of the students that have trusted me with their training. So this seminar is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really hoping to see one person at this seminar in particular. Christian Noir, the Ryse Grand Champion. Now, I've heard that you're really good. Of course, you know, you're the champion, so you got to be pretty good, right? But if Ace Austin's coming to town, Christian, chances are you're not going to be good enough. So, if I were you, I would attend the seminar. I'd learn a couple of things. I'd pick my brain. You know why? Because later that night at Ryse Wrestling, I'm going to challenge you, Christian, for the Ryse Grand Championship. And if you think you've got what it takes, well, I promise that you don't. Check the seminar out. Learn a couple of things. I won't teach you all my tricks because at the end of the night, you are going to fold just like they all do. And I will be the Ryse Grand Champion, but you will learn a very valuable lesson. And that's inevitable.
It's the B-O-S. You know what? Forget that. You all know who I am. I'm the boss, Glenn Spector. I've got a little bit of other business that I'm concerned with. You see, I'm out here. I'm having to wrestle animals like the Beast Man. And what am I doing? Doing it on my own. You know, AJ Alexander, man, we make a great team. And you are right. I am the first person in Ryse Wrestling to recognize your talent, to realize your potential, how great you are as the Ryse Ascension Champion. We. That word seemed to get stuck in your craw. So I'll tell you what, on May 10th, while I'm attending to some other business, because I'm an international superstar, AJ Alexander, you're going to do what you said you do. You're going to put your body on the line to back up those words. You see, that word "we" got stuck in your craw. Well, it's time for you to prove to yourself, to me, and all the Ryse Wrestling fans. So on May 10th, AJ Alexander, you're going to do it on your own.
He is the only man in the 8+ year history of this organization to win the Ryse Grand Championship on 3 occasions. He is regarded by many as a Ryse legend. He is the Reaper, Matt Conard. As we welcome you all back here this week on the Thursday Throwdown, social media icon himself, one Tad Jarvis. But as we know, Tad Jarvis has been embroiled in that rivalry with former partner Jace Mera. And as if that wasn't enough on his plate, he has a bona fide Ryse legend to oppose him here in our opening contest this week. Once again, thank you for joining us. My name is Jimmy Montague, joined by Ty Cross. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment here on the Thursday Throwdown. Bell rings, Conard and Jarvis. Ty Cross, Matt Conard was a man that you knew very well at one time. Oh, man!
Wow! I consider Matt Conard one
Jarvis
of my
better
best friends in the world.
Jarvis better check his teeth.
This is a focused, a refocused Matt Conard, and a scary Matt Conard.
And Conard trying to rearrange the facial features of Jarvis here. And you can hear that body shot. I believe Conard is here to make a statement. Winning this matchup may be secondary, and that makes Conard very, very dangerous.
I agree with you, Jim. All the money in the winner's purse is not worth hurting someone in the eyes of Matt Conard. Causing pain and sending a message is the most important thing in the world to that man. Look at the power in that slam.
Conard is known as an athlete that has been one of the most aggressive we've ever seen in Ryse Wrestling, but I don't know if I've ever seen Matt Conard quite this aggressive. Up and over. Oh my God!
And to your point, it is so scary when a man who has won this company's greatest prize 3 times
That is rarefied air.
has never been more aggressive than he is right now.
I dare any one of you to take me lightly.
What does that mean for the rest of this Ryse locker room?
You know, Ty, I didn't know what to expect when this matchup was announced. But we are seeing a side of Matt Conard I believe we've never seen before. And Jarvis is going to try to rally, but he's potentially fighting for his career because I believe Conard would end his career.
He's taken so much damage that this might be the best shot he has.
Oh man, boxing ears. Bottom drops out. But you have to love the tenacity of Tad Jarvis. Each and every time he is in the ring ropes, he gives 100%, gives everything in his body. But he may have that beaten out of him. He may have that tenacity and that durability beaten out of him by the Reaper Matt Conard. It may be that simple.
He didn't even get a chance to get going because Conard cut him off right at the bell, and it has been all match so far.
Absolutely. Tad Jarvis could not get out of the blocks. And the offensive assault from the Reaper has been unsettling, to say the least.
Those right hands are doing something, though, Jim. Those right hands are catching.
Misdirection from Jarvis.
That was a lot of right hands directly to the dome. And Conard might be a little wobbly here after that neck breaker.
And with how incensed Conard has been, could you imagine the egg on his face if he comes up short in this matchup?
Wait a second. It's Jace Mara.
We talked about this. Mara has been terrorizing Jarvis for months, but you can't turn your back on Matt Conard. Jarvis is inviting Mara to fight.
There it is.
Game over.
Drop dead DDT, and it's over, Jim.
Bottom line, if you take your eyes off of Matt Conard, you're going to be looking up at the lights. Coming up next, Cowpoke Paul, Sam Beale, here on the Thursday Throwdown. Don't go anywhere.
Every time you guys are. Oh yeah, you think it's so funny, right? When you go out and you question me everything. You know, the problem is you always get into my stuff. You're the one that caused this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? How was that loss? I'm always gonna be better than you, Tad. Always gonna be better than
You're gonna be better than me?
Yeah.
How about we do it now? How about we do it now?
All right, come on. I had enough of each of you. You hear me, Dad? I had enough of each of you. Starting May 10th, we are going to settle this. As commissioner of Ryse, you guys are going to have the best of 3 matches starting May 10th. All right? And then it's going to be done between you two, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. Now get out of my face, Tad. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Now.
Oh boy.
Introducing first, from Rossford, Ohio, he is Perfection, the Terminator, Sam Beale.
You have seen him in the NWA. You have seen him in TNA. But this week, you're seeing him here in the Stronghold. Sam Beale, back here in Ryse Wrestling. And he may have the toughest test of his tenure at Ryse here this week. Feature contest time here on the Thursday Throwdown. a former two-time Ryse Grand Champion, Cowpoke Paul, is in the building.
Jim, I gotta be honest with you. When Cowpoke Paul's coming out, this crowd, I can't hear a word you say.
Did you say something?
Jim, I don't even know if the people at home are going to be able to hear us over this. You want to just take a walk? Go sit in the crowd? I don't think there's a point in trying to call this matchup right now.
Well, one thing I will not be doing is taking a walk, because I want to see this matchup. The stronghold is rocking for Cowpoke Paul. Sam Beale, a young man that has made a lot of waves in the world of professional wrestling, which quite frankly is why he was brought here by Ryse Management. He wanted the toughest competition, and that's what we're getting here, because he is starting with a true cornerstone of Ryse Wrestling in one Cowpoke Paul.
I gotta be honest with you, Jim. If you were to tell me that in the history of pro wrestling, there has been a match wrestled over a shampoo commercial, this is the match I would guess that was. Look at the hair on both of these competitors. It's unbelievable. We are lucky to witness how follically gifted both of these competitors are.
Sam Beale not exactly endearing himself to this jam-packed Ryse audience.
Competitors already fighting, pulling hair.
It's a lot of hair to pull, pal.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in my life.
Well, some things illustrate themselves, Ty Cross.
Part of me thinks that's not the first time Sam Beale's ever been spanked.
You know, there's some lines that not even I am going to attempt to react to.
That's why I'm the road color commentator. I'll say what the others won't.
That's one way to characterize yourself. Well, the glutes of Sam Beale not faring so well so far in this contest.
I think we can all agree on that. I think hair needs to be off the table in this. No!
Man, the follicles are taking a beating in this matchup.
Neither man can be trusted.
Give us a count. 1, 2, 3. Kiss.
Cross, if you try to pull my hair like that, we're going to have problems.
Nick doesn't deserve this! Nick doesn't deserve this!
Referee Nick Brown is not going to take any grief from anybody.
Okay, I think now we're going to get to some wrestling holds. Not that the European hair tug isn't a wrestling hold, but I haven't seen it used since 1894.
Oh man, Cowpoke got intercepted. And the Cowpoke has Beale all out of sorts so far. Wow, what a drop kick. 2 feet firmly in the chest. Oh man, look at the power of Beale. What core strength. And what a throw.
Sam Beale, such a powerful athlete. Definitely has the advantage size and strength-wise over Cowpoke Paul.
And Beale gonna press forward here. Having Cowpoke boxed in the corner. Nowhere for Cowpoke Paul to go. Good Lord. Speaking of Beale, Beale just Bealed Cowpoke across the ring.
I mean, I don't know what we expected. It's right there in the name. That'd be like expecting him not to have a perm.
He sucks, just like all of your mom.
I see another one here. Unbelievable raw power. I think
Paul's body ricocheted on contact, and Beale very proud of himself.
I mean, he is an incredibly talented professional wrestler, and he's in there against one of the premier stars of Ryse Wrestling. This kind of win is so catapulting for a competitor in this company.
Oh man, Beale lowered the boom, hooks that leg, 2.5.
Beale, I believe, now has been in the ring with Pretty Boy Smooth and Ryse, and now Cowpoke Paul, 2 former Ryse Grand Champions. That's how highly the Ryse management thinks of this competitor. You see it every time he steps in the ring. You see everything, every tool he has in his arsenal, and why management is so high on this competitor. Cowpoke Paul, that's a different animal. And Sam Beale might think he's in control right now, but everyone in this building knows Cowpoke Paul is never out of a fight.
Beale buried the knee in the breadbasket.
Okay, that knee might have put Cowpoke Paul out of the fight.
Lateral press. Not enough weight on the shoulders that time. And we know that grit has defined the career of Cowpoke. Cowpoke is double tough.
Unreal.
What innovative offense. elevated senton.
Unreal.
Hooks
And that's
both
what I mean.
legs and still found 2.
That's what I mean. Sam Beale has all the potential to be possibly a future Ryse Ascension or even Grand Champion. He is hanging in there with one of the best competitors. Not just hanging in there, he is currently dominating one of the best competitors we have. And it's just amazing to see.
Cravat-style headlock, allowing Beale to maintain control of the posture of Cowpoke Paul.
Sam Beale saying he goes up, and I don't trust it.
Cowpoke trying to work his way back up to a vertical base, trying to neutralize the pressure.
Devastating knees.
And you
Right
can see
to the chin.
the eyes of Cowpoke Paul are clearly on Dream Street right now.
I'll tell you what, though. Cowpoke Paul's got beachfront property on Dream Street.
He sure does, because
He's comfortable there.
he's going to continue to fight and fight and fight with everything he has.
There is no situation where Cowpoke Paul ever feels like he is fully underwater, that he cannot surmount the odds and overcome. And you see it right here. This crowd, the cowbell's banging. This is everything he needs to build this momentum. Big running forearm, followed by another.
Swing and a miss by Beale. Up and over. Beale ducked his head and paid for it.
Beautiful face buster. Cowpoke Paul's busting out some new offense, Jim. Some stuff I haven't seen him utilize very often.
Back and forth they go. High drama on the Thursday Throwdown. Big lariat. And the two-time Ryse Grand Champion could be lining up for that home run swing, that Dust Bowl DDT. The maneuver that has won him championships. Beale counters out. Man, he got planted.
As a spinebuster connoisseur, that's one of the most beautiful I have ever seen. God,
Doctor Bomb, unbelievable.
it's over. Oh!
How in the world did Cowpoke Paul kick out?
I had one foot towards the concession stand because I thought this was over.
Unbelievable action here on the Thursday Throwdown.
Wow, what a reversal! Sliced bread!
Will that be enough?
We got a flying cowpoke incoming! Elbow! It's over!
By the slimmest of margins.
Beale able to get the inside shoulder. Cowpoke Paul had all of his upper body weight pressed, but was able to be rolled by the inside shoulder. Unbelievable.
Going for that Dust Bowl DDT. Out the back door. Shoulders
Oh,
down.
he's locked in.
He got him. Wow.
What a statement, Jim.
We've said this sport is a game of inches, and you just saw it. Because love him or hate him, Sam Beale just made a big-time statement in Ryse Wrestling. He just pinned two-time Ryse Grand Champion, Cowpoke Paul.
And that immediately catapults his name into every title conversation in this company. That's how impactful that win just was.
Ty Cross, we're out of time. We'll see you next week on the Thursday Throwdown.
Terminator came, he saw, he conquered, he did exactly what he said he was going to do, and that is eat a big old dub, taking out a former Ryse Grand Champion in the Cowpoke posse. Hey, buddy, you sure had a snake up your boot. You see, Sam Beale, he's ascending to the top of Ryse professional wrestling. There is only a matter of time before he's got gold around his waist. Because you know what they say? The only thing better than a bush so cold is a belt so gold.